Alright guys, if you'll hang tight with me for just a second, I'm gonna go try to get the URL and get some other stuff set up. Hang on just a second for me. Alright, hey guys, give me just a second. I'm trying to figure this out to where I can see the chat in the other room, so uh, give me just a minute. Sorry about that, guys. Had a big old spider on here. Hang on just a second. Alright, guys. I'm the Lockpicking Patrolman. Hope everybody's doing alright today. Of course, this is the big reveal for my new shop, and I want to give you guys a tour. While I've got you guys on here, it's going to be hard for me to kind of see the live chat. That's if I bring you way in close, and I didn't trim my nose hairs today, so that wouldn't be pleasant for anybody. But anyway, yes, Rune, this is nearly 3 minutes longer than the last one. That last one that went out was a mistake, but I learned. So anyway, I'm glad everybody's here. I know Night Owl's here, Helpful Lockpicker, Daz Evers, Rune, Jeff Moss. Hey, Jeff Moss, JWRM22, Lockpicking's Gal, Tim Walker. Wow, got a lot of people. 10 people. Starry Lock. All right. So anyway, yeah, this is it. After almost a month of not being, on the air, so to speak, I'm back. I've gotten moved into the new place, and just trying to get settled in like anything. But anyway, I want to give you guys a tour of the new shop. And sorry about the light here, but you can see I've got a roll-up door right here behind me. Kind of have to be careful because the patrol car is out there and I don't want it to get in the video. You know, I've gotten to the point where, okay, if, you know, my face is doing anything, I don't know. I don't care what y'all think that I look like. So anyway, but I just can't get the patrol car in the video. So anyway, let's go ahead. I'm going to flip the camera angle around here and I'll start giving a tour. So there you can see there's the garage door, this roll-up door, kind of small. Actually, it's not big enough for a vehicle to get into, but it's definitely big enough for a riding mower or four-wheeler or something like that. And yeah, I've still got junk piled in here from moving, but the owner was kind enough to leave a lot of the shelving. The previous owner was kind enough to you know, leave everything. Hey, William Mansell, glad you could tune in. But I'll just kind of give you all a view. This is only one room. This whole shop is about 545 square feet, I think, that I measured out. So roughly that. But anyway, we've got just storage along here, plenty of space up top. You can see over here I've got a window. Meant to turn that light on. Anyway, light up here. Storage bin right here mounted on the wall, which that is definitely going to get moved as big as it is. And then over here you can see we've got a full wall of pegboard. Very awesome pegboard there. And again, he was kind enough to leave enough of these little hooks for the pegboard, so I've definitely got enough to get started. The bad thing is that I need to move it into the other room. And yes, Night Owl, storage bins, pegboard. He even left this little thing right here, which is filled with electrical parts, but it's one of those nice little metal parts containers. And then these shelves here themselves are the kind where you can pull up the fiberboard and reposition them. And JW, wow, JWRM22 lab is bigger than the whole house. Well, this shop is actually about half as big as the house. The house is actually right at 1,012 square feet. But yeah, the shelves here, I'm probably going to move them. Again, I just haven't had time. That way you can, well, okay, just ignore that. Anyway, you can kind of see where the door is right there. It's just a simple roll-up door that way. Not much in the way of locking mechanism on it, so I'm definitely going to have to upgrade that. These plastic shelves here that he left behind are very awesome to have. I did move one of them into the other room. And speaking of the other room, let's go there. There we are. All right, so you can see here this door. I don't know why he did it. I guess he was trying to make this building great again, so he built a wall. I'm sorry, guys. I had to. Anyway, it's actually a double door. It's not a standard size. So we come through. This door here would normally be closed like this. And then this door, you can see it's got hooks for springs right here, which would pull tension on the door and keep it shut. Anyway, so he's also got this insulator on here. I'm going to go ahead and close this door behind me because I saw some wasps buzzing around out there. I don't like wasps. Wasps don't like me. I'll show you how this door closes here. You can see this inside door actually only fastens with just one of these bolts here. Comes open. So it can be secured. So just in case if somebody were to get into that other side, they wouldn't be able to get into this side. So the next thing that we have here, switch views again, is we'll just go down this wall here. We've got a Ethernet connection wired. The wires actually run under the backyard all the way to the house where the Wi-Fi router and modem would be. Light fixture, there's not enough light in here. I'm definitely going to have to increase the lighting. He was also kind enough to leave this big display case. It's got a really cool pull-out shelf here. So I figure that'll display something at some point. We'll go down. I'll switch this way. Just to go down the wall here, it's just kind of blank. That carpet was spread out on the floor, and I'm not sure. Hey, Alpha Centauri, Tim Walker. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of a blank wall right now. Then we'll move over here to these shelves. The shelves are actually adjustable. You can, take one out, make a bigger space, put it back in. It's pretty good construction, actually. Then we'll get back over this way, and here's the main door to the shop. Doesn't have much in the way of locking mechanisms. Gatehouse right now. I've been trying to figure out what type of locks I want on the house and the shop, and I think I'm going to go with Schlage B560 series deadbolts. And Bill Bacardi actually recommended the S. Parker brand of knob sets, lock sets. And I would love to have lever handles, but they're a little more expensive. Gotta make the money. That's why I was working this morning. But yeah, you can see the door's nice here. I'm gonna have to do some work to it. And then we'll get over this way. All right, guys, I'm back. Hope you all can see me. Maybe. Hang on just a second. Put something in the comments. I'm not seeing any viewers. Okay, I'm seeing one viewer now. Night Owl, if that's you. Hey, Starry Lock, Tim Walker. Alright, put the word out. I'm back. Okay, Alpha Centauri, Night Owl. Okay, if you guys can see me, then let's try to let some other people know. Hang on just a second here. I'm gonna get some lighting. And also get some air moving. Okay, yeah, Night Owl, if you could let everybody know, I don't know, maybe on Twitter or something, and tell everybody, hey, I'm back. It was the one thing I did not plan for today, which was the heat. Hey, Bill, glad you could make it. I'm glad you're here, brother. Yeah, my phone, I actually went into that emergency mode where it's too hot to work or getting close to too hot to work. That was the only thing that I didn't plan on for today. I moved the Wi-Fi router to where I'd get good signal out here. Had a power cord set up and everything. Tripod moved around, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I didn't plan on it overheating. So I took my phone out of the case, my good old life-proof case here, and that seems to be helping. It's back up. So anyway, I'll finish up the tour of the shop. Let's see. As soon as I kill this wasp that's right here, because I'm allergic to wasps and other bugs. I have no clue where he went now. Oh well. Anyway, so anyway, let's see. Should have gotten an ice pack. Yes, I should have. So anyway, I'll show you over this way. Get the chair moved. Right over, let's see, over here, the shelves, and you can see right behind me here is a sink. Hot and cold running water. This place has its own hot water heater here under the cabinet, which is awesome. Now right back here in this little space where you can disappear into, that is, yes, it is a full bathroom. Toilet and shower in there, which is awesome. I really like that. Not that I've been spending a whole lot of time out here. Unfortunately, last weekend I was able to stay out here some so that I could kind of get settled in and all that good stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Bill, I'm in the wrong state. Being allergic to bees, I've always been allergic to bees since I was a kid, but I try to stay away from them as best I can. Hey, Saspez. And yeah, Night Owl, I could live in here. In fact, the former owners asked me if I planned on renting this place out, which, nah, it's my space. But yeah, you've got a whole, bathroom out here, sink, windows, electricity, everything's good. I've even got a little mini fridge over here in the corner. I'm gonna turn the camera just a little bit back this way so you guys can see the work area. I brought one of those shelves from the other room into here, and just kind of set everything out on it, somewhat organized right now. Yeah, you guys can see it is a hot one today. It's about 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which I think that's about 31 degrees centigrade. Anyway, yeah, it's warm out here. So definitely one of the next items to get for this shop is going to be an air conditioning unit. The windows here are smaller windows. They're kind of what I call playhouse windows. It's got a solid beam between them. So you can't fit a regular window AC unit in here. So I'm going to have to figure something out, either bring in one of those portable ones or, get something mounted in the back wall. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Rune, yes. Bernoulli, he's doing better. He's not had the drooling. He's actually dealing with something right now in his left eye. It's kind of swollen up and goopy, but it seems to be getting better. I need to, I've been meaning to flush it, get like an eye wash or something to flush it out. So, that would hopefully help him. But yes, all the kitties are doing great. They're settling in nicely, finding their little spots. Aloysius, the blue-eyed Siamese, he has been all over the place, everywhere. He was the first one to come out, and he wasn't really scared of the new place, so that's awesome. Anyway, we got over here this bag right here, I was going to show, this is my carry-around kit, and I'm going to do a video on this one because I did one on my little pocket pick kit, but I plan on doing a video on what all I keep in there, since I am learning how to become a locksmith, taking those very first steps. So anyway, I'll show everybody what I keep in that bag and what it is in a different video. But anyway, back over here to the desk, I've got my key duplicator, the Ilco 045 HD. It's awesome. Another staple on my workbench, which this is actually the same workbench that I've always used. It is solid oak on the frame, so it is very, very heavy, and I had to move it all by myself all the way up here. Not fun at all. But yeah, it's the same desk, but this little thing has been with me for a long time. And Leon, I see you giving smileys and thumbs up. Yes, Leon, this is the original picking tray that you sent me with your 400 subscriber giveaway. All that time ago, what, 2 years ago now? So yes, I still have it and I still use it. Of course, I got my vise, and then all my bench picks, followers, plug holders, and then this little thing here is my camera arm. Let's see if I can turn that way. Yeah, got it mounted up to where I can swing it around and bring it in and all that good stuff. I'm probably going to do a video just on how I do videos one day. Yeah, Leon, I still do have it. It's pretty awesome too. I like it. This is the most uncluttered it has been in quite some time, so yes, but it has been just off to the side. You guys in my videos see the edge of the black mat that I have on the bench top. It's always been literally like right here holding stuff. So anyway, I've got it uncluttered now. But anyway, guys, like I said, it is kind of warm out here, so I'm gonna not make this too awful long. Plus, I have to cook dinner tonight. Well, I don't have to cook dinner, but I'm gonna make slow smoked barbecue chicken. I haven't been able to cook a whole lot before the move, just because we had a lot of stuff in the kitchen and living room at the old place because the storage room got cluttered, which is where all my lock stuff was, and blah blah blah. So anyway, I've cooked like 6 times in the last 5 days. Anyway, so I'm gonna cook again tonight, but since it is so hot, I'm gonna keep it kind of short on the video. Hopefully I won't burn my phone up. I've got it plugged in though. But I did want to, I guess, kind of make an announcement to what I'm planning for my channel now that I'm out here, now that I have this wonderful space. And it's not just the space in the other room and this room. There's actually, well, Night Owl, run on down this evening, I'll fix you up. Anyway, do cooking on YouTube in the future. I don't know, guys, maybe. I've shown cooking one time on my channel, and you get bonus points and win absolutely nothing if you can tell me what video that was. Anyway, but no, like I was saying, there's the space in the other room plus the space in this room. You hate barbecue, Leon? Oh my God, really? Wow. Okay, yeah, I'm hurt. How about this? You bring me over there and I'll cook it for you and change your mind. I'll make a deal with you. You know, well, we all saw Don win the Lock Sport internet today when he called Jason Meeks during the live video from Australia to Mississippi. That's awesome. And yeah, he won the Lock Sport Internet. But let's see. Yes, Rune, I do keep posting pictures of food because I love to cook. Probably love that just as much as I love picking locks. But anyway, what I was saying is, good, Leon. Yeah, night out to request a lockout service. Yeah, I think Jason quoted him $4,000. Hell of a deal, if you ask me, honestly. But anyway, what I was saying about what I plan on doing with my channel. I noticed, Leon, you posted a video and posted some stuff recently. Let's see, I forget who else has. There's one other person who's around the community that's also posted about just kind of wanting new ideas, something to sort of freshen things up. And I think we've all kind of picked up on the fact that Bosnian Bill's not really doing any challenge locks anymore. And lockpicking lawyer, he hasn't done any challenge locks in nearly 2 years. And I wanted to do something different as well. Don't get me wrong, I love picking challenge locks, and I still plan on picking challenge locks. It's not the trying to get them in and get them sent back out and blah, 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 which I hate it because I'm not always able to mail everything out. And I guarantee you guys, though, all of the challenge locks that I had before the move came with me. No lock was left behind. And that almost meant the locks on the front door, but they were just quick set, so yeah. Anyway. But anyway, so what my idea has been for my channel is, I've noticed in the last year or so we've gotten quite a number of new people into the community, and we've gotten all these new pickers, and even some other pickers who are experienced and they've been around for a while and are really, really awesome pickers. And they'll pick a lock and say, well, this lock is rubbish because I picked it open in 30 seconds. Well, you picked it open when it was sitting right here in a vise on the bench, sitting in your comfy chair, probably have better air conditioning than I do right now. And as Lock Sport, we actually do get a lot of respect from the professional community. No, Master Lock might not want to listen to our suggestions. Quickset might not want to listen to it. They did in the last couple of years go to putting spool pins in their regular deadbolts, whereas they hadn't for years before then. But anyway, what I'm getting down to is that just because we can sit here at our bench in our comfy spot with a little bit of practice beforehand, maybe not, I don't think that we can honestly be, well, I don't feel that I could honestly be fair in saying this lock is garbage and I wouldn't recommend it. Unless, if I can put it through its paces. That means picking it here on the bench, going outside, putting it on a lock outside, picking it open there, putting it in a door, picking it there, and or on a trailer hitch. I don't know if you guys caught it when I was showing you all the other room, but the former owner left a actual trailer hitch mounted on a beam, simulating, I guess, trailer tongue or whatever. I don't know what he was going to do with it, but it's actually a practical application of where we could put a good padlock and say, okay, this padlock is marketed for trailer hitches. Let's put it on here and see how it picks when it's actually on a daggone trailer hitch. And so that's where I want to branch my channel out to. And I'm not sure exactly what lock I'm going to start with, but I've been going over the ideas in my mind as far as how to execute it all. And now that I've got, yes, Leon, picking in the wild is completely different than picking in comfort. I mean, we all love to sit around the television holding a padlock, picking on it, while we're, drinking our cold, refreshing beverage and watching the latest episode of Britain's Got Talent. Rune, picking it in a tight spot on a day with heavy rain, kids running about, people asking when you will have it. Exactly. I've been asked to help a few professional colleagues before when they needed some help. One instance was somebody had left literally the only key to a secure storage room inside of the storage room, and the knob set was a storeroom function, and obviously that presents a problem. And I went by and managed to pick it, but if you guys are the door, right here there was a mini fridge propped up to about this high, and there was a tight wall over here and not much room to get in here. And if I sat down in a chair, I was picking it like this. And you guys who are locksmiths, Bill Bacardi, picking in the wild is a completely different animal. So as a lock sporter though, I love taking a stock lock and picking it open, just like all of us do. But before I say, okay, this is junk, let's go put it on a lock. Let's go lock it up. Let's go lock it up on my shed where there might be a bee's nest. So that's kind of how I plan on running my channel. And again, not all the time. I still plan on picking challenge locks and other stock locks that I get, rare locks, stuff like that. So that's not going to go away. It just might not be as frequent. But that's sort of the new take that I want to go with in my channel. So if any of you guys have any suggestions or any locks that you want me to see, let me know on here in the comments. Let me know on Twitter. I kind of get over to Reddit sometimes. Not that much anymore. But anyway, another thing that I've got, actually, the back of the house is right over there. And unfortunately, one of the two things that I miss about the old place compared to here, the new place, is at the old place I had that great scenic view out the back window when I was picking, and I also had the mountains outside. I don't have that here. I'm about 50-ish miles to the south and east of where I was. So I'm not located up in the foothills anymore. It's closer to south central North Carolina, which is good because I'm closer to work and it's easier to get home. And like today, if I didn't have to stop by the store to get stuff for supper tonight, Jason's live broadcast, I started it while I was still at work, watched about the first 15-20 minutes there, left. It would have been ending just as just as I was backing into the driveway. Rune, I really want to do that. This door right over here isn't standard. That was my plan, actually, when I first started looking at this place, even before I took a tour of inside of here, because the first time that I viewed the property, I wasn't able to get in here, unfortunately. Well, I could have gotten in here. It is just a gatehouse lock on this door, by the way. So yeah, that wouldn't have taken much. And yes, I have picked it. I know. One of the rules of Locksport, don't pick any locks that are currently in use. Well, I had a replacement ready to go in case if I broke the gatehouse lock here. So anyway, but yeah, I really do want to get just a regular door and set it up, cut it out for knob and lever sets, deadbolt, and even a mortise. If I could get a door or even just a thick enough piece of wood to test that out, but I would really rather have an actual door. And I know I can go to the Habitat Restores and other thrift stores and probably find one for fairly cheap. But anyway, that is a plan. Until then, I've got multiple ways into here. I plan on probably just using the front door on the shop. It's already bored out. I can swap it out easily, put it back together, when I'm done. So I'm gonna try to work on a series of videos for that tomorrow, recording them. I'll probably get up early enough before it gets hotter than hell's outhouse outside or in here. Yeah, that's another project for the bathroom back here. There is no ventilation fan. That will have to be fixed at some point. But anyway, off subject. So, but yeah, and then I've also got a, right here on the back of the house, the backyard used to be completely fenced in with chain link, but at some point they took down a good portion of it. But I am left with the gate, little chain link gate, and the post that it mounts to with the hinge, as well as the post where the latch or shackle would come down over it, and you can secure a padlock to. So what I plan on doing actually is relocating that from there back off to here. I've got about another 10 feet or so behind the shop that is just nothing. There's no grass or anything back there. Thank goodness, because that's less I have to mow. I had to mow last night when I got home from work. But anyway, that's, I plan on doing that. I might do some destructive tests on some of the padlocks, but, I think Lockpicking Lawyer really does a good job of doing destructive tests on stuff. And Bosnian Bill used to. He doesn't much anymore, but maybe he'll get back into that. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. It's going to be a lot, but I plan on getting started with some basic stuff tomorrow. And the way also that I'm looking at doing these actual videos is to not to take one giant long take of it. In other words, one video introducing the lock and picking it here on the bench. That would be one video. Then maybe in a day or two, upload the part where we're outside picking it. And then, kind of the progression that I'm thinking of is to start off here on the bench, then put it into an ideal in-use situation, either on a trailer hitch or on a shed or something like that. Because in addition to this building, guys, I did actually get a mower shed. It's actually just a storage shed for like your lawnmower and garden tools and stuff like that. So that's completely separate. I won't have to worry about gasoline fumes drifting through back here. But yes, night out editing, less editing. Thank God. I tried that whole editing thing. It wasn't for me. As a grumpy cat, God rest her soul, would say, I tried editing once and I hated it. All right, Leon, glad you could stop by. I really am glad you could stop by. And I'm glad you could see the picking tray you sent me. Complete. This is the original rubber mat that you put in it too. So anyway, thanks, Leon. We'll see you next time. And, you know, I'm not sure what you're going to try to do on your channel, but I look forward to it. I know I've not been good about commenting on people's videos. It's hard for me to watch videos at my work assignment that I've got now. But, okay, Rune, Helpful Lock Pickers premiering in 5 minutes, so... one thing, okay, it is 5 minutes till 4. Hey, awesome. I'll go ahead and start wrapping it up. Anyway, yeah, Bill, editing is not that hard, but it's difficult when all you've got to do it on is an iPhone and you're trying to do this. Night Owl, I like some of it. I like the end result. I hate doing the work for it. If I had an actual computer, which I plan on getting, an actual laptop, to make it easier for streaming for one thing, and commenting and all that kind of stuff. I plan on getting one of those in the next few months, but I got to see how, you know, things like the water bill, the power bill, etc. are going to be before I start doing that. But JWRM editing is fun, but yeah, that's another thing I want to do, and I would love to see some other pickers do. And I know I've said this on Twitter before and on some of the YouTube comments, but I'd love to see some of us doing a blooper reel. And I'm sure with this new idea, new path that I plan on taking with my channel, I'm sure, in fact, I'm positive that I will have plenty of bloopers. And instead of deleting them, I'm going to save them. I will edit those all into one thing. So, anyway, guys, it's been fun. I'm glad that y'all stuck with me. I'm glad that y'all stayed here. I did finally get over 600 subscribers here within the last 24, 48 hours or so. So thank you to everybody who's subscribed. I really, really appreciate it. Really appreciate everybody sticking here. I have been trying to stay really active on Twitter the last, month while I've been moving and stuff. But anyway, glad to be moved. Glad to be settling in. Glad you guys are still here. Rune, appreciate you stopping by. Night Owl, thank you for your help retweeting, tweeting, posting links, etc. Plus all the help with locks and stuff, learning everything that I'm trying to learn, which is another series that I plan on touching on, is sort of my journey to learn how to become a locksmith. But anyway, Story Lock, thanks. I really like it here. The cats like it here. I guess the fiance likes it here. I was kind of hoping that would get lost in the move somewhere, but then I couldn't call this my man cave back here now, could I? So anyway, all right, everybody, I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate it. Appreciate your comments, everything. Everybody have a great weekend. I've got to go get something to drink because it's hot, and I've been talking this whole time. So anyway, everybody, Bill Bacardi, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, Bill, I'll text you here in a little bit. Anyway, but everybody, thank you for stopping in. Thank you for being here. Go check out Helpful Lock Pickers premiere. I'm not sure what his subject is today, but go check it out. And everybody have a wonderful weekend. If you're in a place where it's hot, then stay cool. If you're in a place where it's cold, then stay warm. Happy picking and stay out of trouble. We'll see you next time. If I can get this thing to stop.